All right, welcome in everybody to Sunday's edition of Daily Bread, coming at you live right at 11:45 on the East Coast. We got first pitch in one game in 20 minutes. The rest don't start till 1:30 for the MLB, and then the MLS slate. We got three games, starts at 3. So we'll be coming at you live, covering all of those best bets for today's slate. On Sundays during the NFL season, we go for an hour plus. On Sundays during the MLB season, we'll probably be out of here in 15 minutes. We are live on YouTube and Twitter. Appreciate all of you tapping in with your comments. Be sure to be dropping your best bets. Let us know if you're right or wrong. We got Cassius going to the White Sox game. Let the chat know. We'll get to that game. We'll let them know about his K props for Cease at 8.5. I'll be at the Union game today. Hot day, but beautiful outside. Get out there. But Sosa, the grill master, how you doing this morning? You're on mute, so you're not doing too hot to start.
Hey man, it's I'm a product of my natural environment. So like I'm so used to having things a certain way at my crib. Had to set up. I'm not particularly happy with the lighting right now, but nothing stops the show. Yeah, bro, you saw already on the timeline. I made about 25 pounds of chicken already. Like 100 hot dogs, 100 hot sausages. And after this, I'm going to do the burgers and make a couple of salads. So yeah, man,
It's a good thing I'm going down 95 today to Chester to the Union game. So just run on over to that exit. I'll take the to-go container for you.
I would, but I'm in slower, lower Delaware.
That's even better. It's even closer.
No, it's farther.
Chester, right there.
It's still farther than my crib, but it is what it is. Like I said, I'm excited. It's Denise's birthday tomorrow. She's turning 6, so shout out to her.
Big party day.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's going to be like an ice cream truck, and it's supposed to be a blast. I'm actually really
Mr.
excited.
Softy or a regular ice cream truck?
Yeah, it's like I think it's like Mr. Softy, and it's like a water. It's a lot. It's
Mr. Softy's best.
They did the shaved ice last year. That was fire. The shaved ice truck, fire.
You mean water ice?
No. It's not the same. It's from Hawaii. Very different. Very different.
Do you have a pineapple? That's pretty cool.
You mean a fucking snow cone?
Snow cone have a pineapple, and now you're talking my language.
This guy. Hey, man.
Last night, solid day in the MLS. Austin let us down for the sweep there. MLB slate was solid as well. The fade Brubacher in the first 5 paid off at the nice plus money price. And then our video that we tweeted out today of Shohei just hitting the absolute bomb of the season. There's no way that only went 462. I'm disagreeing with science here today. So Rex versus science, that went 525 easy. If I had to put a number to it, because that thing was.
Yeah,
it would have kept going.
That was a real life dinger. Like he hit that bitch far for real.
Got everyone popping up in the comments. Make sure to be DMing the handle going down at the bottom if you want all that extra good stuff. But Sosa, do we want to start with the NHL? Will there be a Game 7?
Yes, there will be a Game 7. Yes, there will be a Game 7. Tampa Bay tonight, -1.5. Fuck with your boy afterwards. It's a 7-game series. It's not like the NBA Finals. You want to? We going head to head tonight on this one?
I don't know. You still owe me lunch, so I think you have to be driving up to Chester. Or
what about the? You know what? You got it. You got the. What about the 3 times you lost? But you know what? It's cool. It's cool. You're right. I do owe you lunch. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying. Although I have yet to receive a meal, and I've won 3 of them. But okay.
I cashed out you the first one.
You did. I think you can't. Yeah, we
have the Avs as the road favorites here. So Vegas doesn't really think it's going to be going 7 here for what it's worth. He had that too many men on the ice call go for them on the road. Then I went against them at home. Going to be a lot of buzz in there tonight. I don't know, man. I think the Avs finish it. I think everyone and their mothers on the Bolts.
Great. So
I'll rock with the Avs.
Great. So we're head to head on this one. I'm on Tampa. You're on Colorado. Listen, Never underestimate the heart of a champion. You're not putting them out on their home ice. You're not putting them out. They don't got a Steph Curry over in Colorado.
Ooh,
they got a
you don't
dude
like
named Nathan.
that much.
Somebody named Nathan. I mean, like, that ain't a Steph Curry. All right, they don't got one of them. And if you know, they don't got that cold killer that gonna say go to sleep. I don't think they got one.
The only place that I think Tampa has a clear advantage here is in net. That's about it. Avs, they've only dropped one road game. It was game 3, the travel one. I think they come here and close it out because you don't want to go back to home ice dropping 2 in a row because then all the pressure's on you, and the Lightning are playing with house money, looking for the 3rd in a row. Wouldn't want to be going that way. But let's get into the MLB. We got to just mess around and talk hockey when we want to.
Absolutely. For all intents and purposes, Houston's been better in the series against the Yankees. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. Everybody and their mother seems like they're going to be on the Yankees again today to bounce back. And
after getting no hit, can't let that go under the rug.
They're going to bounce back. They're going to bounce back. No, Houston's going to win the first 5, plus 155. I like Houston to continue to roll. They've played better in this series outside of their closer completely fucking off the first game in the series. They should be looking for a sweep right now. They were up 3. They were up 3 in the 9th, gave up 4 to blow the game. Absolutely terrible ending to that game. And like I said, I also believe this. I said I got on Twitter yesterday, and I'm making the proclamation today, June 26th, 2022. The Yankees will definitely 100% not win a title this year. It's on wax, it's on paper, it's on video, 4K, HD, 1080p, whatever fucking processor you're using. The Yankees are not winning a title this year. The Mets have a better chance of winning a title than the Yankees.
No, that's gross.
I mean it. I really do believe that. The Yankees are hot as fuck. Everybody keeps telling me it's July. The season started a month late, you dickhead. Like, it started a month late. I know it's July. I know it's about to be July. The season started a month late. Okay.
All right, back to this game overall. Going against Nestor at home hasn't been too profitable so far this season, so he's due to lay the egg because he is that 1.53 ERA. The Yankees have been shut out 3 times so far this season. They've bounced back and won all 3 of them. Kind of tough to get to find a bad setup with the Yankees when you're 52-20 overall. But the Astros, they love playing on Sundays, 9-2 so far this year on Sundays.
So you already know, again, everybody's on the Yankees. The Yankees are deep. Well, they've shown depth this year because players have been surprisingly good. No one expect Taillon to go crazy like he's been going. No one knew that Nestor would be this good to start the season, even though he's kind of come back to the pack a little bit over his last couple of starts. And then Garrett Cole has been inconsistent, which is, again, everything makes no sense for them to be this great. And again, what they've done is extremely, extremely, extremely impressive. Extremely impressive.
Where's play number 2 coming from?
For me, the next, let me get my paperwork up together. Second play of the day comes in the Toronto Blue Jays, Milwaukee Brewers, and I'm going with the over 9.5. I think Barrios and Chichi are both going to give it up today. Over 9.5 at minus 104. Sunday we're going to get runs because we didn't get them. We didn't get them yesterday.
All right, Keuchel back in the MLB. First start. Supposedly went 7 strong in AAA. I think it's his first one since May. Now he's been picked up by the Diamondbacks. Going against however the fellow, he said his last name, had a solid brisket last night at the Meadowlands. Can't forget about that.
Was it good?
But do we go crazy and back the Diamondbacks team total here? Because that was one of my looks of the day. Just because even though Keuchel's in new gear, I still think it's a solid time. So we'd be taking the Tigers over 4.5 at plus 105, or we could potentially look first half. What's your thoughts?
If you like it, I like it, man. I'm rolling with you.
Or, see, that's just where I don't want to take the Tigers on the money line just because I do not want to trust their pitcher that has the 5.34 ERA on the road. I'm just pulling up the first 5 team total to see if we can get potentially a better price because the hook on the 4.5 is the only thing That's keeping me off, even though we're getting the plus money. So where's Detroit at? We got over 1.5 at minus 155. That's gross. We got to go 4.5 plus 105.
I like it. I can't trust him to sweep the Snakes.
Cassius is just like, shit, he's back. We get to fade it, live on. He'll be sweating it while he's in the stadium. So do you think Cease is going to go over or under the 8.5?
Too high of a number for me to touch.
Even though it's against the O's?
Text Spin Doctor. I'm not saying it's not possible, but it's not my area of expertise. I've looked at nothing and I don't look at K props because I know someone who's better at them than me.
What else are you eyeing up today? Because that's really the only spot I'm liking on here. You have a nice toss-up match between Ciaval and Rich Hill, but I didn't think I want to get involved on that.
Hold on, we got the first 5 run line. My third and final play in the MLB is the Kansas City first 5 run line against Oakland. Obviously, Oakland got their 1 win in the series yesterday. I look for Kansas City to come back. Caprillian's been absolutely terrible. We've already spoken on the Oakland Athletics, and just basically they're just not trying to win baseball games right now. So I think that the best look in this one is the first 5 run line for the Kansas City Royals at minus half a run. Also like Salvatore to hit a homer.
I like it. So if you need to have my lean of the day, it'd definitely just be on the Guardians. They're now tied for first place in the Central, so they're going to be pushing the move button.
I'm tripping. He's not even on Sundays. He had a home run on 9 Sundays last year. He's not playing today. His name's not. Yeah, he's not playing. I'm tripping.
That's a shame. But Sosa, last spot I got, the third time we're going to be betting on the Phillies. Money line, plus 145. The Bryce game. Essentially all you have to say, they'll get the dub tonight, end it there just because Snell, 100% on my shit list right now because that kind of looked a little bit intentional. So I think the Phils bats end it. You at home don't really care about that one here. He's due for a stinker. Maybe it's a little bit of a heart play, a little bit of this or that, but we'll rock the Phils on the money line at plus 145 to clear out the series and go 3-1 against the Padres.
Hey man, I'm with you. Can I make the parlays of your predictions? We do not recommend that.
You can.
You're definitely capable of it.
You're the one we've said it before, we haven't said it in a while. You're the one who's typing in your password and putting the dollar amount. We are not. So whatever you want to do, you can do it.
Dude,
I used to like the dads, but after last night and Snell just throwing it up and in for no reason.
Oh, now you're
looking too hot.
You bet them straight. My bad. I'm reading the.
Yeah. Chuck, we really suck if Caprilla's going to throw a gem today. Man, I thought about the KC angle today as well. I just can't trust someone named Brady Singer.
Nah, I'm not doing that.
That's just the worst part about that play.
Absolutely.
Anything else that you are liking on the board? No leans. We kind of talked about all the big ones. Del Scafini's back on the mound today, so I don't know if the Giants are going to really have a clean one. Flaherty looking to gain stride, and then you didn't mention your Dodgers for once.
Oh, I mean, I'm definitely on the Dodgers today. It's a primetime game, but I think we might be doing Sunday Night Spaces later or some variation of it tonight. I love us against Strider, especially coming off a game in which we didn't score we didn't score yesterday to my liking. We were not good. I'm not necessarily that we're not good, but Fried is kind of pitching his best baseball right now. But, I mean, the run line was at plus 140 yesterday. You had to take. I put a half a unit on it regardless because it's the Dodgers. If I'm ever getting plus money for them to just simply win a ball game, I'm going to take it every time. That is the correct play by the numbers, especially if you bet on them every day. So I'm on the Dodgers today. I'm on them on the run line and the first 5 run line. The run line for the game is plus 135. I'm betting it again. They lost yesterday. They're going to win today by more than 2 runs. Strider throws gas. He's not as effective as far as Freed has been. Freed has been absolutely lights out over his last few starts. He's been bringing it. I like us in this one. A power pitcher who we can see. A lot of people do like Atlanta because they don't like Atlanta to lose the series. They think they're going to get a split, but I think we win the rubber game and continue on our road trip at 6-1. 5-2 just don't look the same or feel the same.
Let's get into the MLS slate. 3 games, not many plays from today. Went 2-1 on our slate yesterday. Not apologies. It's like the college basketball under. If you watch that Crew Real Salt Lake game, 0-0 snoozer. Neither team got more than 0.75 XG, but that's why we took the Crew on the plus 0.5 or the draw double chance, because that's exactly how we predicted it in the analysis yesterday, that Salt Lake wasn't getting more than 1 goal on the board. But today we got 3 matches. First one's at 3. The Red Bulls are traveling to LAFC. The Red Bulls are tempting on their draw double chance as well today. Through their first 6 road matches, the Red Bulls didn't drop a point. So they had to draw or win in all of them, which is extremely rare to see in the MLS. Well, they finally came crashing back down to earth. 2-0 losses on the road to bring them back to life against Inter Miami and Charlotte. So probably not 2 of the more powerhouse teams that they're pulling out the results against. The cross-country trip. It's gross, but I'll have to take LAFC on the money line here, minus 111. It's gross. The Sharps are definitely going to be on the Red Bulls at the plus 0.5, but I got to be taking LAFC.
How about
that's what happens when you parlay all 3, but it is what it is.
They got Bale.
Yeah, he ain't playing today, but he's coming in.
No, I'm saying I was just, headline news. You know what I'm saying? I heard he really likes golf. He doesn't really fuck with football anymore. So
that's why you're going to come to the MLS. Get a nice little check. Don't have people up your ass 24/7 about playing time. Go golf 5 days a week. Show up for the games and practices. So you got the Union versus NYCFC. You basically got to pick them as well, because you can get both teams on the draw no bet or the pick at minus 110. The Union have drawn 7 of their past 8 games. You can get both teams on their team total over 1.5 at plus money. So my biggest way to go for it is take the team total or take whatever team's money line you like. I don't think the Union end up drawing today, but I'm not going to say it since I'll be in the stadium. So you can kind of tell where my head's at for this one.
Yeah, I see.
Then the last one we got, the Revs versus the Whitecaps. Just don't watch that one. It's as easy as it is. So we'll have 1 MLS play today. We'll take the square one of the day, but the square plays cash every once in a while with LAFC on the money line at minus 111.
Yes, sir. Other than that, enjoy the game. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you're definitely going to have action on it, whether you give it out officially or not. Because
I just don't like us to show up too strong today. That's really what it is. One of our strikers is having green card issues again. So the Union, they still haven't broken more than 2 goals in a game. So I think they might need it today, even though it does look to go under. The Union's back line has been a little bit shakier, so that's where I'm just not liking it. They already got their revenge in NYCFC since this was the Eastern Conference Finals loss. I just think, you know what I think.
I do. But again, tonight I'm on the Lightning, the heart of a champion. They got to show it tonight.
Have you seen Chad Ochocinco on Twitter recently?
No, I don't follow him.
He's like in love with Philly out of nowhere right now. He like lives here now. He tweets about good morning, beautiful morning.
That's because Barstool be cutting them checks for him. He's a Barstool guy, ain't he? He's a Barstool guy. He's a Barstool Bleacher Report troll guy. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, he had a funny tweet about he's a huge Union guy now too, which was the most surprising.
I bet he is. Did they let him buy stake in it too?
No, not yet. Only KD. Only one snake. I mean, we have a snake logo, so we have to have a snake owner.
He's nice as shit at FIFA. I do know that. He's nice at FIFA. Like a couple of years, like when I was like back in the day when I was on Twitter with like non-business stuff, I know for a fact he's nice at FIFA. So I don't know about I was actually unfamiliar with him being in Philly, but it makes sense.
But give us that like, give us that subscribe, retweet, DM the Wise Guys Diamond Club to be joining that package right now. Other than that, we'll be back at you live. It's a Monday. It's an MLB day. We'll make it fun. Don't you worry. Everyone enjoy the day. Sosa, don't burn any of the shit on the grill, and I'll expect my doggy bag.
I'm the nicest. Don't do that.